Okay. Now let's talk about the next one. Investor Flex DSCR loans, okay, which stands for debt service coverage ratio loans. All right. This is where you start really getting busy. Okay. So with these type of loans, I know it sounds complicated, but a DSCR loan is usually used by real estate investors, okay? And the lender is focused heavily on whether the property's income can support the payment. So once again, this is one of those loans that is not looking specifically at you, is looking at the property and can the property pay for itself, basically, right? So who does this type of stuff make sense for? Well, it makes sense for real estate investors, rental property buyers, borrowers building a real estate portfolio, investors who want to qualify based more on the property cash flow, people buying investment properties, stuff like that. But it's not usually for someone buying their primary home to live in. This is more of an investor tool. So if you're trying to build rental income, this is something that's, worth you checking out, looking into. I know I had conversations before with some people and they were using this one strategy where it's like, like the Bird method, what is it? It's buy, rehab, rent, repeat, right? Buy, rent. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Basically, you buying it, you fixing it up, you renting it out, and you repeating the whole process, right? But some people was doing it like they'll buy one, they'll do like every 5 years or something like that. And now to me, that strategy didn't make sense because it's like, so you telling me you want to wait 5 years every single time you buy another property, right? Do you know how much stuff can happen in a 5-year period? Like things have to be perfect. And that's why like sometimes like I understand people may not want to talk to other people and, they think they got it all and stuff like that, which, to each his own. But we talking, you want to spend, let's just say 50 years only to acquire 10 properties. That don't make sense because so many things is going to happen between that time. And it's like you need to expedite the process. And whether you could simply be doing, buying these properties and you could be getting, real creative with it where you're renting it out, let's say like an Airbnb or something like that, which everybody know Airbnb has definitely put bad taste in some people's mouths, some communities' mouths and different. And I understand why, but you want to look at things where it's going to make you more money or it's going to do something another benefit. Like here's one strategy, right? Here's a strategy that a lot of people don't even think about. Some people buy real estate simply for the depreciation of it, right? Like I'm going to give you this one little tip, all right? Because I'll be giving some tips, right? If you make a lot of money, let's say in your regular job, your expenses is low, you're going to need something that's going to offset the taxes that you're going to have to pay. Well, one of the ways on how you can do it is you can actually, it's two things on how you can do it. You can either partner with somebody and you say, hey, you go ahead, collect the revenue. I just want all the depreciation because I need to bring my taxable income down. Or you can simply buy a property every single year. One property, put some money into it, put some renters in it or whatever. The goal there is, if you're not really like focused on the cash flow, the goal is I need to write off as much stuff as I can for this property so it shows that I'm losing money on paper. That way my taxable income goes down. Yeah, that's why you need to be around more business people. So guys, here's a few things that I want to break down real quick, okay? I want you to pay attention to what you're trying to do and what product may fit for you, okay? If you got a low interest rate, refinancing may not be a viable option for you. Now understand this. When you get in seconds, there's also an income qualification that goes to it. There's also a loan of value that goes into it. It's an equity thing. Like it's a lot that goes into that. So don't be one of the people that just stay stuck on, I just only want to do this. No, talk to a professional. Matter of fact, the professional is me. Reach out to me. If you're looking to do something, make sure you reach out and we're going to go over those different things, okay? Now, I do got a bonus tip for you. So I got a mortgage checklist for you, absolutely for free. All you need to do, hit this link right here. It's going to take you right over to you. All you got to do is subscribe to it. Simply put your email in there and it's going to send you out the free checklist just to get questions and to get you prepared for getting you ready to, do something. Whether you're looking at refinancing, whether you're looking at buying, investing, using some equity, whatever. It's going to get you together, but it's going to make sure that you have already thought about this, put it all together to where now you're more informed and you're ready to make a move, okay? So here's my final message before letting you go, okay? So we got some big takeaways. All right, so of course you got different lenders, they offer different things, okay? But the real value is understanding which loan fits your specific situation, okay? So conventional, it may fit one borrower, FHA may fit another one. VA is very powerful for somebody that's eligible. And of course the USDA, it may help people, buying in the right locations, okay? But everything that we talked about, you don't need to do any type of guessing, okay? You got specialized offers that may help structure the payment or the deal in certain situations for specifically you. But at the end of the day, you need to make sure that you got a strategy behind all this. Don't just go in there guessing, All right. You don't need no emotions, none of that. Don't just chase the lowest rate either, because honestly, that really ain't gonna get you in the best situation. If you just chasing that, you'll get to doing certain things, then you'll be like, bro, I'm not really satisfied where I'm at. And now you stuck. All right. Just make sure you look at that full situation. Look at your credit, income, debt, all your goals, all like that. And make sure you book that consultation. If you need help, book that consultation ASAP. The link is in the description. Make sure you hit it. All right, y'all. Make sure you share this with somebody that may need it. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll get at y'all later. Peace.